Alright, I'm back with week 2 power rankings. I did not know that week 2 was going to finish this soon, which is the reason that I put the retrospective so recently, because like I'm not trying to upload twice in the same week, but it had to happen. I'm making sure this is recording. I should be. If it's not, I'm dumb as shit. Alright, here we go. I'm going to start on power rankings. Let's go. Alright, I have a picture beside everything. I'll explain it at the end, so if you guys can figure out what the picture is beforehand, y'all are geniuses. So, 18's not switching the whole year. It's going to be Cyanide Express. I'm thinking of actually just, cutting 18 from power ranking videos and just starting at 17, because, it's always going to be Cyanide Express. The Cleveland Browns logo, because you already know he's the Cleveland Browns. And he lost to Iraz fan, which, who cares who he lost to? He's going to lose every week. 17, we have Ziggy To be fair, Ziggy could move up a lot next week because he really just lost to Cresselia. The game was uncompetitive just because he lost to Cresselia. But he lost 5-0 to Velo, who was number 17 last week, which is really bad. So that's the only reason I put him here. He could bounce back, but dropping 11, I think he's the biggest dropper. And I explained. Okay, he has a Zigzagoon because I couldn't think of anything for Ziggymon, and he has Ziggy in his name. So, got best HM slave ever. Fuck Bidoof. We got Zigzagoon. Yeah, I knew. Number 16, we have Smeargle, previously unranked because I believe he replaced Metagross Man. Could be wrong. I think he did. But he's at 16 now. He lost to Komen. He lost pretty badly to Komen, who actually impressed me a lot this week. And we got the Picasso because Smeargle's got the Picasso. 15, we have Shiny Eevee, who has no change from next week. We haven't had that much change yet. So he lost to Xavier. Not a bad loss in any means, but the way he allowed Zerberb to use his own Pokemon against him and just completely was really uncompetitive in the battle. I know it was a 3-0, but Shiny Eevee was not very competitive in the... I fucked up. He was not competitive in the battle, and he got dicked by that Go-Goat, so we got the picture. Shout out Zayverb. YouTube? He has a YouTube channel, right? Yeah. Check out Zayverb. Alright, number 14, we got Edsky dropping... Oh, we only dropped... Okay, Edsky only dropped 9. Not as bad as Ziggymon. Good job, Edsky. Wait. No, same as Ziggymon. Alright, Edsky tied for the biggest drop. And he lost to Andrew 5-0? 4-0? Something like that? I thought he could wall him with Venusaur, but Venusaur died really quick, actually, and Andrew just played so well. Andrew was very impressive this week. Edsky, again, just like Ziggymon, could bounce back, but for now, here at number 14, that's not that bad for an 0-1 player, but I expect Edsky to be a lot higher this week. And then we got OT Genesis because Edsky's Discord pick is in love with the Coco, so OT Genesis. 13, we have Jason Gallade, 0-1, previously 12, so he dropped 1. He lost to Chef, but it was a close battle. I think it was 2-3-0. He got frozen. It wasn't really... I don't really count losses that you get frozen all that much. So I put him at number 13. He did drop 1 because he lost, but again, the freeze. We got Ralts because he has not achieved the Glade form yet. He kind of sucks, so Ralts. Alright. We got our first winning player in the power rankings, number 12. We have Velocity, up 5 from last week for beating Ziggymon. But it could very well have been a fluke because he just won with Speed Boost Crest, and then nothing else really came out. It was a 5-0, and Crest actually died at the end, which there was no reason to happen. Crest could have won the whole time, but it died at the end, so didn't even preserve differential. But if he keeps winning, he's going to go up quick. But for now, I'm precautionary, keeping him at 12. We got Lunala, because it's the real moon Pokemon, unlike Cresselia, which is a little bitch. Alright, we got Zippy. He's down 9 too, tying with Edsky. Alright, Zippy's also down 0-1. He's higher than a 1-0 though, so it's impressive if you're 0-1 and better than a 1-0. He lost to me, because I'm the best. Okay, I had a reason for this picture. I'll get back to that. I don't remember why I put Donald Trump here. There was a reason. Just know there was a reason. Irazfin didn't move or drop for his 1-0 victory because he had a bye week, okay? You can't move someone up or down with a bye week. And by the way, he actually played Cyanide, so in case you didn't know that. So he had a bye week, got that picture of the bye week. What can you say? Had a bye week. You can't go up or down. Next we got Jay Gohan, 0-1. No. Is he? No, he's not the highest rated 0-1. Second highest rated 0-1 player, I believe. Because he lost 2%. He lost by 2%. You can't. That's just bad luck. 2% is the closest you can possibly be to winning, except for 1%. You know. He dropped 2 spots just because he lost. You had to drop him, and we got that 2% milk. Alright. Number 8, Chef Pineapple, up 6 spots for beating Jason. Okay, you know the next one now, obviously. But he had great assistance from a freeze. So we got ice in our veins like D'Angelo Russell because we freeze everybody. I mean, I disrespected him the first time. He moved up. I don't know how much more he can actually move up unless he keeps freezing people. I don't really expect him to move. I think he's going to kind of stay around 8-ish spot for most of the season. Don't think he's going to move up too much. Next, we have our highest ranking 0-1 player, Asha Daddy, who was number 1 last week. So that's why he only got to 7. And he lost a close battle to Danley, and Danley's obviously a really good player. So, kick 6, yeah. all you got to say is kick 6. Okay. Number 6, we got Ace Trainer Sky, who won by 2%. He up 3 spots because of his win. He played really well, honestly, because the Jay Gohan is a solid player. As you can see from the power rankings, beat him 1-0, 2%. Yeah. Got Travis Scott here. Because Skywalker, the song. I had a different picture for him, but I changed the picture that I had here to a different one. It's actually the next one because it made more sense. Well, I don't know if it made more sense, but I thought it was funnier. And then we got Koman up 8 spots. Might be our highest mover here. Who beat Smeargle, previously 13. He won 5-0. Very impressive. I was very impressed by Koman. I didn't really know who he was before, which is part of why he was 13th. But I think he's a great player, and we got this because the sword is mightier than the pin, you know, and he beat Smeargle. So, terrible joke. Alright. Next, we got number 4, Andrew, and I don't know, his Discord's and SCH or something like that. I don't know. And he's up 7 because he beat Edsky convincingly. I didn't think he could do it. I thought he had a bad team matchup, honestly, and then he won. And, I mean, Andrew is Shaman. He goes, the Shaman goes, and Shaman went well, so. But, interesting fact, he actually has my Vaporeon instead of Milotic, which is big because he usually gets carried by the Milotic Shaman Core. Now it's the Vaporeon Shaman Core, so. Number 3, we have Xavier. I might take some shit for putting him at the next person over him because a little bit of bias on my part. He beat Shiny Eevee pretty easily. It was really cool how he used Sticky Webs against Eevee. I thought that was a great idea. And I personally think that it was a terrible Pokemon, but I mean, he used it well. He's only up 1 because Shiny Eevee isn't a very impressive win, and we got Spider-Man because we get up those Sticky Webs, okay? Alright, number 2, we got Froggy CBL. Slight bias on my part. I don't know how, but I just feel like Froggy CBL is better than most people. Want to know because he beat Zippy, who was the previous number 2. So I mean, I think it's warranted. It's a little bit overrated, maybe. Up 4. We got I was trying to find the picture of Hoopa confined in a jail cell, but see, I couldn't get that, so I got the best Hoopa, Allen Iverson, getting those handcuffs going to court. So that's my Hoopa confined right there. Number 1, we have, of course, Danley, beat Alabama, previously 3, and Chris Davis Jr. I mean, thou who beats God shall be number 1 in the power rankings. Danley is the greatest.